What you just witnessed was the look of defeat. The same defeat that many Renton area dog owners face on a day-to-day basis while trying to care for their dogs. I'm Joe Simonson, founding partner of Fido's Umbrella, which is an all-inclusive indoor dog park designed to meet a variety of ownership needs within our area. At Fido's, we strive to overcome three main barriers to ownership in our region. First, we have an indoor-outdoor dog park where both owners and dogs can meet their daily exercise goals. Second, we have a coffee, beer, and wine bar with Wi-Fi where owners can work, socialize with friends, or simply kick back and watch their dog while it plays. Finally, we have daycare and overnight boarding, where Fido's will serve as a trusted caregiver for your pet while you're away. So where did the idea for Fido's Umbrella come from? Our co-founder, Miranda Lurquin, Renton area resident, proud owner of 2 pit bulls, got so frustrated with the lack of dog-friendly entertainment that she began to ask the community around her, what are we missing? We joined forces to create a customized dog owner survey that generated an overwhelming number of responses. In that survey, we learned 3 things. First, dog owners are only willing to drive 20 minutes or less to reach a dog park, which is the equivalent of only 10 miles under normal driving conditions. Second, dog owners are unhappy with the amount of exercise their dogs get, with 85% of those owners citing unfavorable weather conditions as a key contributor to their dog's lack of exercise. And finally, dog owners place significant value on dog-focused amenities, which is why we've included a 5,000 square foot turf space for dogs to play indoors. We at Fido's Umbrella were really excited with this news because we realized that our values align well with what our prospective customer needs are. Our first value proposition is convenience. We've all experienced the frustration of racing home after work to walk your dog before meeting friends for drinks. Or how about the frantic search for boarding services before traveling? We truly value your dog and the commitment that goes into caring for them, which is why we've created this unique combination of services under one roof and at a single expense. We at Fido's Umbrella also understand the inconvenience that travel time has on dog owners, which is why we've conveniently placed ourselves within 20 minutes of areas like Mercer Island, Newcastle, and even as far west as Burien. Our convenient location at the interstate of I-405 and 169 allows our reach to extend far beyond Renton city limits. Our second value proposition is quality of service. Our personal dog ownership values as founders are clearly present in our daily staff. In the park, our staff cherishes dogs just as you do and will perform regular cleaning duties and monitor the space for overall safety. In the bar, our efficient drink serving equipment will minimize wait times, and our seating options provide a terrific workspace. Finally, our boarding is available 24/7, and we limit capacity to only 20 dogs so we can really connect with yours at an individual level. We go the extra mile and seek customer loyalty in return. With 152 days of rain per year and less than 6 hours of sunshine per day, the need for Fido's Umbrella is clear. And that is that we need a dry, safe place for owners and dogs to both socialize and exercise. Because as we saw earlier, areas such as those just simply don't exist for a population where dogs now outnumber children. And even as you can see right now, as it stopped raining, one of our area's most popular dog parks is completely empty on a Saturday. In fact, recent Google searches revealed that over the past year, searches for dog-friendly restaurants has gone up 160%, and 30% of all dog park searches are for indoor facilities. The pet industry is in a quality growth phase with 7% annualized growth projected through 2021. One contributing factor to this growth is an overall changing attitude towards pets, which we've seen in some workplaces that now allow bring your pet to work day. This has become so popular that IBIS World now references the term pet parent to describe individuals who now view their pet as a member of the family. You're also seeing a list of the key economic drivers within the pet industry. Notice the impressive growth projections among number of households and median household income in the Renton area. These numbers can only bode well for a number of pets and per capita pet spending that are already above industry averages. The coffee shop and bar industries, on the other hand, may not look as attractive on a nationwide scale. But let's not forget that many of these businesses aren't set up yet to accommodate dog owners. At the local level, Renton area is seeing bar and coffee shop visits that are up 12 and 20% on the national average, which serves as a valuable opportunity in an industry that generates up to 80% profit margins. Charlene is a 30-year-old pet parent who makes significant investment into JJ's well-being. Charlene is also employed full-time, has a college education, and has a household income greater than $68,000 a year. Charlene is an accurate representation of our targeted millennial audience in the Renton area. This is an audience who is tech-savvy, which is why we've included online scheduling and payment processing within our website. This audience is also socially and environmentally conscious. Compared to the national average, this audience is 33% more likely to buy charitable brands and 17% more likely to buy environmentally conscious products. Our facility and park layout are the backbone of our operational strategy. We plan to negotiate a 5-year lease of a 15,000 square foot facility that with operational expenses will cost us $315,000 a year. We also anticipate 3% rent increases, as well as an option to renew after 5 years. We also plan to negotiate a tenant improvement allowance of $300,000 to help us cover the construction of our business. This is a common practice among commercial real estate in our area. Here's a quick look at our park layout. Upon entry, you'll see a check-in desk to your immediate left. In this area, a representative can check in returning customers, process payments, schedule dog boarding, and sign up new members. To the immediate right of the entrance is where we've placed our boarding kennels. We want to expedite the drop-off and pickup period for the busy dog owner. In the center of our facility is the 5,000 square foot turf pad for off-leash dogs to play, with smaller shy dog and relief areas to each side. At the rear of our building, you'll see our coffee, beer, and wine bar that has ideal seating for the owner keeping an eye on their dog. Finally, if you exit through the rear garage door, you'll find a fenced-in, off-leash outdoor space for dogs and owners to socialize. Our dog park and bar will be open from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. Our daycare and boarding center, on the other hand, will be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with pickup and drop-off coordinated during dog park hours. Our 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. shift will consist of our 2 full-time staff, in addition to 3 part-time employees to cover the barista station, the front desk, and the daycare and boarding center. Our 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. shift will simply add 1 more park attendant to ensure safety and cleanliness throughout the park. The 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. session will consist of our full-time staff and only 1 daycare and boarding attendant. The foundation of our organizational structure begins with a board of directors that consists of our 5 founding partners, in addition to a Dillano's coffee representative and a local industry expert willing to volunteer their time to our business. The general manager of our facility will be hired and trained by the board of directors and be compensated $60,000 a year with 3% increases per year. Our marketing professional will be hired and trained by the board of directors as well and operate in an autonomous fashion, but ultimately answer to the general manager. This marketing professional will receive a compensation of $63,000 a year and be full-time for the first year. Following years, this professional will drop down to 20 hours a week, which will cut their salary in half. The 15 part-time employees will be hired and trained by the general manager. These employees will be cross-trained in each of our offerings to ensure that all of our customers' needs are accommodated. In addition to our part-time staff, Fido's umbrella plans to outsource a variety of professional services. First, we'll employ a certified accountant at $6,300 a year to ensure the accuracy of our financial reporting. Next, we'll employ a legal representative at $6,000 a year to ensure that our policies and procedures are complied with from a legal standpoint. We also plan to outsource search engine optimization and website design within our marketing department. We make significant investments into our website to ensure that customers can get all the information they need, as well as scheduled dog daycare and boarding and process payments all online. Our goal is to create the most convenient online experience for the busy dog owner. Our marketing department will use a combination of both traditional and online marketing techniques. In our first 6 months of operation, we'll ramp up our marketing efforts in the form of brochures, billboards, attendance to community events, and sponsorship dollars to local societies such as the Humane Society. In an online environment, we'll create company profiles on social media accounts such as Facebook and Instagram and urge our customers to post reviews on sites like Yelp and TripAdvisor. Our marketing professional will be tasked with replying to valid customer questions and concerns within a 48-hour time period. Our advanced website that we mentioned earlier will cost approximately $29,000 a year, and search engine optimization will cost $65 a month for a pay-as-you-go status. Finally, we'll publish a monthly newsletter that will share customer stories, describe park events, and acknowledge our stellar community involvement. Once our customer walks through the door, our part-time staff becomes our sales team, and they are laser focused on suggesting add-on purchases for every amenity we offer. For example, we strongly urge customers to grab a drink on their way out after dropping their dog off for daycare. We also strongly urge customers to bring a friend to the park with them, because we know that if every single customer brings a friend, that will likely double our bar revenue. Are we really supposed to walk our dogs in this? Our direct competitors are House of Rough and Dogwood Play Park, who offer similar indoor concepts. Our closest competitor, House of Rough, is still outside of Fido's targeted 20-minute radius and fails to offer a comparable square footage and turf space for dogs to play. Our indirect competitor is the fragmented local dog industry in general. Renton has 14 outdoor dog parks, but according to Yelp, these parks are muddy and unattractive during unfavorable weather. Other competitors are bars who allow dogs, and a variety of dog daycare and walking services such as Rover.com, who charges as much as $25 per dog walk, and they aren't available 7 days a week to board. Our competitive prices and flexible hours serve as a strong competitive advantage against indirect competitors. Our barriers to success primarily consist of public awareness and upfront cost. We're a differentiated combination of services in two industries, so we need to educate dog owners and push to have Fidos integrated into their daily routine. Just as it stops raining, now it's getting dark out. At Fido's, we'll be generating revenue from 3 different sources. First, at max capacity, we plan to sell 450 drinks per day in the bar, and that's assuming that 50% of our customers bring at least one friend with them. Next, our park capacity is 30 dogs, and we're going to charge $5 an hour per dog. And finally, our daycare and overnight boarding has a capacity of 20 dogs, and we're going to charge a flat fee of $48 per 24-hour period. Our capacity goals are set at 25% in our first month of operation, and we're going to increase that percentage by 5 every month until we reach our target goal of 75%. Let's take a look at our cash flow and long-term vision. By year 5, we'll have had sufficient organic growth to open a second regional location without external financing. Our 10-year plan involves 2 more locations, as well as repayment of our outstanding debt. We see significant cash flow growth as we meet our capacity targets, and then additional growth when we open our second location in 2022. Fido's Umbrella is seeking a $250,000 small business loan, in addition to $100,000 that is already being put forth by the 5 founders. We care about this vision so much that we're willing to put our own homes and vehicles down as collateral. Here's a look at what your money's going to do for us. This loan will cover startup expenses for securing a commercial lease for the location, including the security deposit, and startup capital expenses of over $153,000, which will include fencing, furniture for the bar, and initial inventory purchase to open the location. The remaining portion of the loan will then continue to provide operating cash flow until anticipated break even by paying employee salaries, continuing to purchase inventory, paying rent on the location, and loan interest. We have the team, we have the passion, and we have the dogs. Our community needs this. So let's turn the Fido's Umbrella vision into a reality.